Hello, Pyromanians. Here's your quarantine day 15 workout briefing. So, a couple things I want to bring up is the support your local box competition from CrossFit HQ. So, this is an incentive to help affiliate, um, in that hard time right now because everybody's closed. We have to change the way that we deliver our service. It's not what people expect. It's only temporary. But anyway, there's a 3 week competition. It's free. It's kind of like the Open. You go on CrossFit.com, CrossFitGames.com. You sign up for free, and there's going to be a leaderboard, and you have the option to donate to your affiliate. So obviously, like I won't keep it a secret or anything. There's literally no help. Like don't the government's talking about helping us. There's literally nothing to help us. Like even though there's incentive possibly to like postpone the rent payments or whatever, but it's nothing is given for free, and there's going to be people leaving, there's people losing their jobs, so that's just what it is. So if you want to do something good and keep your gym alive and do something fun in the meantime, I would highly recommend that you do that. The workouts will be something for everyone. There's going to be RX and scaled, and they're classic workouts, CrossFit benchmark workout. I would assume that's going to be probably body weight stuff and very limited equipment and light loads. So it's meant to be fun. Doesn't matter where you're at in your fitness. Obviously, competing is not about you against other people. It's about you pushing yourself and do things that you would probably normally don't do. Don't push as hard if it's like a regular workout day, right? So that's why it's fun. That's why it makes you better. So anyway, it's gonna be more on that. There's another competition at the same time too. It doesn't look like it's tied in with CrossFit HQ, but it's the same intent. But anyway, I won't talk too much about this, but I'll dig deeper and obviously stay in touch with our emails and social media, Instagram and Facebook, and our close group on Facebook as well. You'll get all the details. So yeah, registration for the CrossFit one, the official one, is starting on April 1st. Possibly, they're not sure yet. I guess they're just planning this on the fly. Cool. So I'll go right into the blackout at home. So with the no gear, I have a warm up, 2 minutes, 1 minute, 2 rounds. Sorry, 2 rounds of 1 minute of jumping jacks. Classic jumping jacks. We'll do a lot of those. You'll just get good at it. Guess what? If you're good at jumping jacks, you'll be good at double unders. Jumping jacks I found are way harder than double unders because the way that you jump and how you move, they're way more taxing. So I much rather personally do double unders than jumping jacks. So yeah, again, 2 rounds, 1 minute jumping jacks, and then 15 squats. Uh, and then after I can do 10 sets of the front and back scales. So basically, tomorrow's session at home, I took the slips, so the scale, L sits, inversion, planks, or front planche I like to do, and stretching. So I broke it into different sections. Part of the slip part, the scale part of the slips, is during the warm ups. You'll do 10 sets of the front and back scales. I won't demo those right now because I want to keep that video nice and short. But yeah, they're basically you're on one foot leaning forward and back with your leg up. Maybe M can demo a quick scale right now on the fly. Scale front and back. Back scale, front scale. So this isn't to go. I'm not videoing anymore. Sorry. I have to use my front camera. The back camera is not working. Don't do this for time. It's a warm up. It's good for your stabilizers. It's good for the core. And if you do this right, it's way harder than it seems. So 10 sets of front and back. That's not much, but yeah, take your time, go slow. It's part of the warm up anyway. So after that, 5 rounds for quality. So don't you can do it for time, like you press a little bit to get some intensity, but the point here is not to record the time after. It's just go through these 5 rounds good. Like don't rush, don't push something like out of shape. Have good positions, and it's gonna be crucial because they're tough. 30 seconds L sit hold. If you can't do the L sit, just do either a hollow position on the ground or just L sit with your butt on the ground, leaning back, so you still have that L shape, but you're not off the ground into that 9 degree. So you might have like a nail that's a little bit more open, right? So accumulate to 30 seconds. If you can do 30 seconds unbroken, great. After that, 10 chest to wall handstand push up. So usually you kick up to the wall with your back to the wall. Now I want you guys to go up into a wall walk. So you're basically going to walk your feet up and your chest is going to be facing the wall, just like when you finish your wall walk or your wall climbs, like we call it, and you're going to do a handstand push up from there. Be careful because if you fail, you basically don't have anywhere to go, right? Like you're not going to kick up from the wall, go the other way. So just be careful. I would suggest that you do a wall walk, maybe halfway, do an incline push up, go a little bit higher, do a push up, and then just work your way up from there. But yeah, if you get to failure and you're stuck at the bottom, you'll have to go out of it sideways. So just think of that before you go up. Probably a good idea would be to do the Zoom class tomorrow. We'll go over that. So if you're not sure what to do, you can watch this video and get an idea. You can research whatever you search. I would always put CrossFit and then whatever you search for, because there's many millions things out there on the web, and you might end up on things that you don't want to see, or get like misinformed by something else, right? Like there's many things out there, right? So if you look up like a kipping pull up might be completely different if you don't look up what we do in CrossFit, right? So yeah, so that's 10 of those, 10 chest to wall handstand push-ups, and then you're gonna do 30-second front planche hold. So hands on the ground and try to get your feet off. I can't do a front planche great. I'm getting there, but it's not great. But I'll do on my tippy toes and try to get 1 foot off and accumulate 30 seconds of that. If you're really far off and it's really too hard or it's not good for your wrist, then just do a plank, either on the push-up full extend arms or on your elbows. Cool. And then after that, the stretching part of the slips. I got a bunch of movements for maintenance and mobility. It's all in your blackout email, so you'll see that. Very raw moidi. So yeah, basic lizard, 2 minutes per side. The pigeon, 2 minutes per side. Puppy dog, 2 minutes, and then thread the needle, 1 minute per side, and then the straddle, 3 minutes. So that's 8 minutes already. So I'm trying to make this quick. I also have a limited equipment blackout. So we're going to do 21, 18, 15 for time. Thrusters with dumbbells or whatever you have. So if it's 2 kettlebells, 2 dumbbells, 2 paint cans, 2 sandbags, 2 backpacks, 2 bricks. Yeah, make it challenging for you. You can go heavy if you want. If you have a barbell, go with a barbell. I would probably do this with 95, 65 if I had a barbell. If I had dumbbells, it would be 50s and 35s, and otherwise scale as needed. And then the shuttle runs are 25 feet. So you might have to go outside. You might have to double up the distance. So if you have, let's say, 12 feet in your house, then just double up the numbers. So instead of doing 125, you're going to do 2 12s for one. So you're going to do basically a 42, 36, 30 with a 10, right? So again, it doesn't matter what your score is, what your time is. I'll put those on beyond the whiteboard, but when you enter your scores, just enter whatever you use to modify. We're all stuck in there together. We all have different gear. I do have some stuff at home, but I doubt I would do thrusters and shuttle runs in the basement. But I would probably go outside depending on the weather. But you know, Some of us work in the fire hall too, so you could do this at the fire hall if you can. Use a barbell on the apparatus floor. Um, I have the weightlifting tomorrow. So the goal for tomorrow's session, if you come on Zoom, and you should, we're going to go over the burger warm up and talk about the snatch. Again, this is crucial time. We're stuck at home. We only have limited weights, barbells, or a broomstick and a PVC pipe. Reset the body. Don't force it. I know we all want to lift, but I would say that 95% of us need to work on technique. So let's work at it. That's our time. This is your time to do your overhead squat, your snatch balance, your getting under the bar time. Things that in an actual session at the gym, we would probably just go over it in the warm up and get you to it, and then people try to lift too heavy and they end up power snatching more and they can squat snatch, which shouldn't be the case, right? Like, we should be working on this. Your snatch should be more than your power snatch. So yeah, so there's a bunch of sets there. If you do this with deliberate practice, meaning that every rep you try to make it like a 1 rep max. So you squeeze your butt, hold your breath, squeeze your abs, core is tight, good mechanic, and you put a lot of intent into it. These will be hard. So I won't go over all the movements for tomorrow's, but yeah, just work at it. This is your time. Like, we get back to the gym, you should be a master of push-up, burpees, V-ups, and then your mechanic for weightlifting will be like spot on. But the thing is, you have to do it. That's just it. Like, this is not a rant or anything, but a lot of people are stuck at home and it's like, oh, I don't want to train or whatever. Like, no, like, do what you can and get better at it. That's all you need to do. So this is your time. I can't stress that enough. You get back to the gym and then you'll be much better in your technique at weightlifting. You struggle with handstand push-ups. Like, I don't think of many people at the gym, from everyone, that can do strict handstand push-up easily. Why don't we do it now? Perfect timing. So yeah, tomorrow we got handstand push-ups. We got 50 of those. Yeah, work the crap out of it and then get better. So this is my 2 cents on your low mindset. Don't let that situation get to you, and make the best out of it. That's all I can say. And in my case, it's perfect. It's resting. It's a good reset for the body. Time to heal and get back stronger at the end, right? So that's it. Boom, and have fun. Can't wait to see you guys on Zoom. If you're not on Zoom and you're not a CrossFit Games athlete, you should be on Zoom. I'm just saying. Bye.